required. We'd like to thank our sponsors of Braves Athletics, including Unity Co-op, Frank Gonchi Hardware, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, Eagle Shop, Cheyenne Subscribe Telephone Authority, Subway, Dakota Thrifty Mart, LTM Express at McClung, and Number 9 Steakhouse. Again, those are the sponsors of the Braves. Again, in addition, pre-game announcement, this contest is being conducted under the guidance and regulations of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment.
Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the...
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all involved.
I was giving her a shout out to that.
How old is he now? 4? Oh yeah, there's some fresh cinnamon rolls over here out of the oven, 4 o'clock. There's a knife in there and some plates. Now Harley would be
Productions
here.
of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Welcome to Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Parents Night.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota.
Tonight's game. Officials for tonight's game: John Burchell, Todd Johnson, Greg Winslow, Mark Gainsbury, and Eric Diamond. We'd like to start with the defense for the Mustangs. Starting at one linebacker is Kia Cooney, number 1. Starting at a defensive back, freshman Dalen LeBeau. Starting at quarterback, junior Kayvon Apple, number 21. Starting at defensive lineman, number 26, Joey Jerkin. Starting at defensive lineman, number 50, LaDanian Kildenwater. Starting at defensive lineman, number 54, BJ Hopkins. Starting at defensive lineman, number 55, Wyatt Hunter. Starting at defensive line, number 56, Ian White. And starting at the linebacker position, number 82, Miles Means. Head coach for the Mustangs, Nick Schreiber. Assistant coaches, Eddie Jumping Jr., James Pratt, and Tony Yambor. Now for the Cheyenne-Eagle Braves, we'll be starting. Because of current, we'll be introducing the seniors for the Braves of this year's squad. Starting at quarterback, senior Ashton Ramsey. Senior linebacker, number 9, Hudson Nigel. Another linebacker position, number 22, Adam Burke. At a corner, senior, number 25, Isaac Haffred. At a linebacker position, number 45, Ian Rondu. Another linebacker position, senior, number 50, Liam Beal. Defensive lineman, senior, number 55, Sylvester Trey Shad. Defensive tackle, senior, number 70, Nathan Lawrence. Another defensive tackle, senior, number 71, Jackson Garrow. Quarterback, number 95, senior, Cannon Keckler. Brave coach, Larry Lewis, Les Log, assistant Tom Dirkman. Cheerleaders for the Braves, Keita Adams. Haley Shaw, Tia Gunville, Ashlyn Jewett, T.C. Lawrence, and Sheridan runs after cheer coach Vanessa Whiteeyes.
There's no flag up, so. I just scan the things since there's no flag. This parent night, we will be doing parent inductions for all cross-country football cheerleaders and football team after.
Also, this game is being covered on GoBraves.live on the web.
Mic check. Test. Sounds good. We're good. Good evening and welcome to tonight's All Nations Conference football game. This is Parents' Night for the Braves, and the Braves are matched up against the Little Mustangs. It'll be a good matchup for both teams in terms of the records. Both have been doing pretty well in the season. First, for the Mustangs, they have a record of 2 wins, 1 loss. They've got basically beat Crow Creek. Actually, they've got 1 win, 2 losses. They've got beat by Todd County by 50-6. Teoshpazina beat them by 46-6, and then they beat Crow Creek 40-30. Right now, we have the captains on the field. I believe this is all the seniors that are coming out holding arms. So they actually have 1 more home game. They get a bye week next week, and the following week they'll be playing Takini here. But again, this is second to last game for these seniors. The Braves on the season have had a good turnaround to an early struggle. Basically, they lost 2 early games on the season, losing to Winnebago by a score of 41-0. You'd think that was kind of a bad thing, but actually to start the season that way and then work your way up to improving game by game is a positive for the Braves, and they've done that. At the same time, Winnebago is actually the cream of the crop in terms of this conference. I don't think anybody has scored on them yet this season. One of the interesting things about Winnebago is that they've prior played 8-man football, so very familiar with the 9-man format for them, and again, that's a pretty tough team to cover on the field. The second game for the Braves we broadcast here was against McLaughlin, and in that game, again, the Braves had a slow start, but came on in the second half. The final score was McLaughlin 48, the Braves 36. And as we see now, I think the Braves have deferred in terms of start of the game. Let's see here. We're still waiting to see who's going to be kicking. He didn't make the signal who's going to be receiving, but we'll know here shortly. And then the Braves traveled up after the 2 losses. They played Standing Rock in a hard-fought game and beat Standing Rock by a score of 26-14. Again, 26-14 over Standing Rock. Then they made the long trip down to St. Francis and defeated St. Francis by a score of 20-12. Another close game, again beating the Warriors of St. Francis. And then, of course, homecoming here last week, the Braves had a big victory over the Pine Ridge Thorpes, defeating them by a score of 50-0. And so we've seen the Braves improve game by game, starting with that McLaughlin game. We've seen them take leaps and bounds in terms of moving both the offense and defense up and down the field, being able to be positive in a lot of the plays, a lot of the mental errors we saw early on, they've been able to deal with. A little bit here to get you the names of who's out on the field, but we'll work to get that as we progress through the games. Starting quarterback for the Braves will be Ashton Ganji, so we'll see a lot of him, as we will see also number 11 for the Braves, Xander Bowman. Bowman is a receiver, part-time running back, and handles a lot of duties as a utility offensive player. So we're set for kickoff here. Again, I think we have Liam Vio set for the kickoff for the Braves, and Braves in the red and the Mustangs in the white. Good low kick up the middle, gets down deep right around the 20-yard line. Set to return it is number 2 of the Mustangs, and he's brought down just past the 40-yard line. And as I say that, number 2, the returner, is not in the program. So with that being said, the Mustangs offense comes onto the field against the Braves defense. Quarterback for the Braves, or for the Mustangs, is Wakia Cooney. Cooney is a 5'7", 160-pound senior. Braves offense coming up to get set here. That's a pretty big line there you'll see for the Mustangs. So we've got a handoff in the backfield and near the strip, and number 1 handling the ball there, Cooney, and actually he was in the running back position. And we've got a gain of about 4 yards on that play for the Mustangs. Again, in tight offensive line. One back set and push up right up the middle. Those big boys are sure moving that line. We've got a number 70, number 90, number 60, all at least north of 250, I would think. And again, that could create some issues again. So the Braves are going to be a little bit outsized on the line, but yet at the same time, the quickness can also play a factor. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 3 yards for the Mustangs. Again, that was a direct push right up to the middle, and they're lining up the same format set. One back, in tight, no wideouts on this. Quickly, number 1 goes around the end, and he's met by a couple of Braves, and he's going to get enough for a 1st down and then some. He's got about 5 yards, Cooney with the run. And he came back and ran around to the left. Again, the fake up the middle. And so again, this is the set for the Mustangs, is having their line in tight. With a 9-man football, you basically have a 3-man line. So unless you have your wide receivers in, now this is a more traditional set for the Mustangs. Number 21 back to run, and he's going to be caught in the backfield, and that's going to be a sack for the Braves. Just short of returning back to the line of scrimmage, and a bunch of Braves there to bring him down, including Brock Duchenal, and let's see who the other defenders. Number 22, Adam Burnt. So that brings up 2nd and about 9.5. That was a generous mark for the Mustangs. Number 21, we got to run up the middle, and it was kind of a crossbuck move. And he gets into the backfield, and he's going to be in for a score. Very quick running back there in terms of Cooney, and he's going to get a touchdown here with 9:35 on the clock. Again, the coverage and containment early on were an issue in that play. It seemed like it was the same thing. They were kind of thrown off by the different sets on the offense, and so the Braves are going to have to make some adjustments on that end. Be able to contain, but yet at the same time protect that middle against those big linemen. Mustangs here set for the 2-point conversion. Number 1 going up the middle, and he's met, but he's able to get by Duchenal. Duchenal not able to bring him down, so that's another 2 points on the board for the Mustangs. That was a pretty quick score here for the Mustangs, so the Braves offense is going to get a chance here to bring the ball down the field. And the Braves, again, their coach is Larry Alwis, and assisted by Les Log and Tom Dirkman. And another assistant is Jordan Davis up here in the booth with us. So we're set for a Mustang kickoff in the backfield. Looks like we have Duchenal, and I see Halfred back there as well. Braves seem a little out of sync today for some reason. They tried to line up at the 40-yard line for the kickoff, and they finally moved up to the 50, so we're set for the kickoff. Cooney doing the kickoff duty, so I think the offense is going to kind of center around Cooney. You got to think that, so you got to kind of key in on him. And he's very quick. You got to keep that in mind. That's one of the key factors here. And it's a short squib kick, handled by the Braves, caught by one of the Braves returners. A nice hit there to move it forward. He is number 9, and that's Hudson Nigel. Nigel returning that for about 8 yards. So again, a nice return on the kickoff, and Braves are going to take over at about the 42-yard line. Braves quarterback is Ganji. We also see Eagle staff in there, Sampson, Bowman, and linemen again. We'll see Lathan, Lawrence, Jackson Guerrero, and Liam Veal. We've got kind of like a 3-back set. This was kind of an awkward one for them last time. In the middle now, got a handoff right up the middle comes Sampson. Sampson getting some yards there, probably about 4 yards on the run. Eden Sampson again had a big game against the Thorpes. He scored a couple touchdowns in that game and is a good contributor on this offensive side of the ball. And that was a 4-yard gain, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Braves. Coming up to center again is Garrow for the Braves. Same set up the middle again, fake. We've got a side pass out to the wing, right side, Bowman. Bowman with some room to work. He's got enough for the first down and then some. He's got about a 10-yard play there. Again, Xander Bowman. Bowman again is he's a junior at 5'7", 150. And he's one of the key players on the offense. He has very good hands and also can handle it from the running back position. So we'll see him on both sides in terms of receiving and rushing. Ganji moves into the center, under center, traditional set. Pops back, looking to pass, long pass down the field to Eagle Staff, just overthrown Eagle Staff. The Eagle Staff looked back and hesitated a little bit. I think if it did run, he would have hit him right on the numbers there. But at the same time, that's a good play to keep the defense back. Again, if they've taken that long shot. So, again, very active here on the play call, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Braves. And again, the Braves have been able to move the ball up and down the field. So, again, they're pretty confident, and they have a lot of confidence in the offense. And again, Ganji getting set here. Ganji with the pitch to Sampson. Sampson not able to get around the outside, but does a nice move, and that'll be some positive yardage. Again, the defender closed out too far, and Sampson cut back in and got about 4 or 5 yards off that. So that'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 5 for the Braves, and they are right at the 40-yard line. And again, tonight is Parents' Night for the Braves. They'll be introducing golf team, the cross-country team, cheerleaders, as well as the Braves football team this year. Total of 10 seniors on this year's team. That's a pretty good, decent number for the Braves. Shotgun set for Ganji. Ganji back to pass, but hands it off. And, good effort there to get some yardage back, but he's hit in the backfield, and that'll be number 51 for the Braves, Wiley Harrison. I haven't seen Harrison out here before. I know he was on the team. He may have been injured, but it's the first time we see him in action. And actually, he gained probably about a yard. That could have been a loss, but he was able to gain some of that back in a strong effort. So that's going to bring up 4th down. As I say that, they move the yard marker back, and it was a loss of 2 yards. 4th down and about 6 for the Braves. Containment of his offensive linemen. Back to pass is Ganji. Ganji hitting the receiver for a nice catch there down by the 20-yard line. Excellent pass, nice catch, and that is Keckler, I believe, pulling that one in. Cannon Keckler, number 95 for the Braves, a senior at 6'3". He made a couple nice catches. Actually, he scored 3 touchdowns last week. One of those being called back for lineman being downfield, but he did get 2 scores on the board, and that's a nice play there for the Braves to move down into Mustang territory. They'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Braves. Ganji dropping back, handoff, run up the middle, nice strong run, and it's going to be good here for probably about 4 or 5 yards. Again, seems to be the theme here, is kind of take it up that middle, get a little bit of yardage and open up. And the Lions seems to be picking up the rush of the Mustangs here pretty decent, but yet at the same time, a couple of plays ago they did get into the backfield, and that was one of the problems they had last week against the Thorpes. They did have one player on the Thorpes, a sizable player, that was able to get into the backfield quite consistently. So now we have a pitch to the outside, and we're going to have a loss here. Number 88, nice tackle for the Mustangs, and that is Jeremy Andrews, a sophomore linebacker. He penetrated the line, and that's going to push the Braves back to a 1st and 10 on 3rd and 10. The pitch again, he was way behind the line there, and just getting up that far again was a plus for the Braves because it could have been worse than that. Shotgun formation for the Braves. One wide out to the left is Eagle Staff. Ganji back to pass, looking for somewhere to go up the middle, and we have Eagle Staff, and hit him right in the hands. Again, this is something we seen last time. Should have been caught, I believe, from this angle, but yet at the same time, incomplete pass. We are in 4-down territory here, so that will bring up 4th and 10. And at this point, again, it's either a field goal try or a punt, but you're so close that you're going to continue to try to push the ball down either in 1st down territory or try to get a score. Again, that linebacker, actually it's not a linebacker, he's playing on the defensive end on the right side. He was able to get across. He needs to be contained on that side, and they're going right at him again, and he's doing a good job of getting by the Braves, and that goes nowhere real quick. And that is Sampson being brought down, and that is going to be a turnover on downs for the Braves, and the Mustangs come back out on the field, the offense. So we've got an opportunity to see both offense and defense for both teams. Again, the Braves line had some good plays and some not so good. And at this point, again, the big story here is the number 1, Cooney, for the Mustangs. They're going to have to contain him and keep an eye on him very quick. Back to a traditional set for the Mustangs. And again, we see a nice tackle here. And this is going to be a nice tackle in the backfield by Sampson. Sampson gets by the big defender and able to pull down the quarterback, so you'd consider that definitely a sack for the Braves. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 15. That was a nice big play there by Sampson, penetrating the defensive line and getting back. And now we have a lot of wideouts here. This is one of those trick plays and pass off to the side in the set screen. And there's nobody out there to help. And we've got a roof in terms of a block. And the Braves finally bring him down. And let's see what's the call here. We're going to have a horse collar, I believe. And we have an issue, not an issue, but a tackle here where the defender, I believe, pulled the collar. We had an official go down as well, so maybe the horse collared the official too. With that being said, we'll see what happens here. Actually, I think the play is being called back. It's going to be called dead. So that works in favor of the Braves. The Braves need to understand this is a basic 9-man set that they utilize quite often where they have wideouts and they don't leave a line, and usually set up in terms of a screen or a cross, which is usually like a basketball screen on the outside. So when they have that play, Braves are going to have to make the adjustment to be sure they're defending. And we have offsetting penalties on this play, so basically it's going to be a do-over, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 15. I was lucky for the Braves because they were able to see an offensive play here that they hadn't seen before and be prepared for it. A quick run up the backside is number 7 for the Mustangs, and he's getting a lot of yards, enough for first. And number 7 is Treven Vasquez, and he is a senior at 5'11", 175. And again, another pretty quick player. He moves the ball up just past the 40-yard line, right about the 42, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 42. And we got another push up the middle, and this is number 1 coming around the outside. The same play we saw before, and he's going to be brought down after a big gain, and that tackle is being made by number 41, Eaglestaff, and he's slow getting up. Again, a similar play we saw earlier where number 1 gets the ball and quickly shifts gear to the outside and gets around the corner. Once they get around that corner, they're very hard to bring down because that provides a bunch of open field for those quick players. So again, it goes back to that defensive end being able to contain these little running backs when they have that tight set. Back to pass again, and outside pass, and the Braves not able to read that one good in a gang tackle, but after a good gain by the receiver on that one, looked like they had an opportunity to catch him way back, probably 5-yard loss, but he was able to make that into a 5-yard gain, and that's number 5, Cassius Hunter for the Mustangs. So the Braves defense is getting a workout here by this offense, and they're going to need to figure out these running backs and receivers. And again, we're at 3:55 here, first quarter, and that handoff is to number 1, going way long, going sideways instead of down the field. And number 1 is Cooney again, making a long run to the left. Not much yardage, but it's going to be close to a first down.
Wind knocked out of him.
And it's going to bring up 3rd down, and they're going to be short, I believe. We'll see here what the official call is going to be. And Yep, it's going to be short by about a half yard. So again, they bring those tight linemen back in again, trying to push for that first down here on the third down play. And we're going to have a lineman jump here, number 90 of the Mustangs, and Tristan Trail, and he's at 280. Like I said, these are some big linemen here. One's 280. There's another one out there that's at 330, and I think the last one is at 300. So these are some pretty big linemen, very sizable in terms of the poundage of what you might see in college or at the level of the professionals in some instances. Some of those linemen are right about 300. And that pushes them back 5 yards, third down and 5 for the Mustangs. A pass play and pass over to number 50 and missed tackle by the Braves there. And that is number 45 missing the tackle for the Braves, Rondu. And that's going to be enough for a first down for the Mustangs. He made the contact but didn't wrap him up. And on the play, number 50, Kilsenwater, able to advance the ball down the field for the Mustangs. Braves or Mustangs back in shotgun formation. We have a run up to the right side, left side there, and a lot of room to work is number 7. Hurdles one player, and he's brought down by a Brave finally, right around the 20-yard line, maybe a little more. And making that play, I think, was bear stops for the Braves. First and 10, probably right around the 18-yard line for the Mustangs. Mustangs threatening here with just over 2 minutes in the first quarter. Wide open is number 7, and he's going to be brought down, but enough for another first down for the Mustangs. So the Mustangs have quite a playbook here in terms of the numerous plays that they've run. We've seen at least 5 different sets from them, and they mix it up pretty good, and the Braves seem to be a bit at a loss because they left that receiver wide open on that left wing, and he was able to make a wide open catch and get through. And we have a bad hike here handled by the quarterback, and he's going to be met and brought down by a couple of Braves there. .218 on the clock, and it is first and goal for the Mustangs. Actually, it'd be second down. Second about 9 for Little Wound. Quarterback with the handoff, and actually a fake handoff, and he's going to be brought down. And we'll see if this is a play that gained any yardage, and it may have gained like a half yard. Third down, so again, the Braves defense is holding here a little bit better than they did. And you'll likely see a different set here, I'm sure, with regards to the offense. And just as I say that, again, they go a 2-back set. One wide out to the right. We got a handoff up the middle. Fumble on the ground. And covering up the ball is number 7 again, Vasquez for the Mustangs. So that'll bring up fourth down. Bad handoff there in terms of the play. And Braves, it's a quick set here. Now, so Braves got to be set for this because they're doing with that play with the wideouts to the left, which is probably going to be a screen pass, possibly. And it's a run up the middle by number 7, and he switches back out to the left, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. And we have a flag on the play. And again, Traven Vasquez, number 7, the quarterback, has been pretty hard to handle for most of this game early on, and there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. He did get into the end zone, so it's another 6 points depending upon the call, but that may be called back depending on what it is, and we'll see here. Discussions going on. That's going to be a touchdown for Little One, and that'll push the score up to 14. They're getting set here for the 2-point conversion. Still some discussion going on by the officials here.
What the flag was for.
Just trying to understand what the call is over here, and the discussion continues.
What's the call?
The penalty will go against the Braves, and it's declined, but I'm not quite sure what the penalty is. Personal foul by the Braves. on the play, but it was declined, and it is a touchdown. 2-point conversion being set here for the Mustangs. Back with the run again, right up the middle, and I believe it's going to be good for the conversion, which it is. 2 more points on the board. That's 16 points on the board for the Mustangs, 105. So the Braves are going to have to make some adjustments here, both ends of the field, both offense and defense. Again, this offense of Mustangs has caught them a little bit off guard. We've seen, like I said, about 5 different sets. You know, that play there, they had the wideouts and line set up way out left, and the quarterback took the ball up the middle and then switched and reversed and went around and used the line to get in on that far side. And we're getting set here for another kickoff by the Mustangs. And you're tuned in to GoBraves.live, bringing you coverage of Parents' Night here for the Braves. Cheyenne-Eagle Butte taking on Little Moon here at home. It's probably just under 60 degrees here, a little bit chill in the air. Pretty good night for football, though. We seen about a 20-yard kick last time that was caught by the second line of the Braves, and similar kick here. Braves able to control it up to the 40. Good run there. One of the guys was ready to block, and they ran right by him. That was a little bit comical there, I guess. He thought he was helping, but good return there by the Braves, number 45 of the Braves, Rondu, able to return that for probably about 15 yards, and very quick up the field. So Ganji comes back on the field again. We saw a missed touchdown earlier where you hit the receiver. The receiver not able to pull that in, and we've seen some good activity on his end, but yet at the same time, they do have to stop the penetration of the defensive line. Ganji back to throw, and he gets hit on the throw, and it's a near interception, and that's good for the Braves, but Ganji was under pressure. Number 26 of the Mustangs, Gherkin, able to put some pressure on the quarterback. And the Braves, again, that ball was kind of thrown in the air. An opportunity there for one of the corners for the Mustangs, but one of the Braves went by and knocked it away, which was a positive. So they'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. We've got a hard count, and it's going to jump one of the Mustangs across, and that's going to be a good 5-yard pickup for the Braves. And this is one of the things the Braves have gotten pretty good at. They did it quite a bit to the Thorpes last week. I think they did it at least 5 times. This penalty, getting these penalties of these offensive linemen. And what this does, if it doesn't seem like a big play, but what it does slow down that line and make them think about the actual call. Ganji with the handoff up the middle is the running back for the Braves, and a very strong run. I believe it's enough for a first down. And we'll see who that running back is, and that's number 51 for the Braves. And that is Wiley Harrison with a positive run there for the first down. That moves it just across the 40-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 42-yard line. Braves with 2 wideouts and 2 backs, and we'll see what the formation right now is in shotgun is Ganji. Ganji with another handoff right up the middle, another strong right up the middle, and we're going to have a flag on the play. And I believe that was Harrison again. Harrison with a very strong run there, and we'll see what the penalty is. Looked to be about a 5-yard gain maybe. We've got a face mask, and again, that's a penalty against the Mustangs, and they'll add some more yards, and we'll see what that count off is. It's a 5-yard penalty. It must not have been that bad of a face mask, because there is a 15-yard penalty you can get for a face mask, but that's enough for another first down for the Braves, just past the 30-yard line. So the Braves are moving the ball. Pass out to Bowman, but number 88 with some good coverage there. Had Bowman made the play, I believe he would have been tackled for the loss. So again, I think this team may have studied the Braves, and so right now, again, the Braves are going to need to change this up a little bit. And I think Harrison up the middle was a good change from what we've seen in terms of the pass plays, but at the same time, there is a good core of receivers there for Ganji to work with. Ganji back to pass, rolls to his right. Screen pass, and we got a lot of room to work here. And that looks to be Adam Burnt, and Burnt moves it down near the 10-yard line. That's a nice run there by the Braves in terms of after the pass. And that is number 22, Adam Burnt. He's a senior at 6 foot 220. He's a bigger kid that basically is got a little speed as well. And that'll bring up first down, 1st and 10, I believe. Actually, it's 1st and goal right from the 10-yard line. So Braves down here in the red territory trying to punch this one in to get one of the scores back, and we're going to have a timeout.
Locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
And those are the Braves cheerleaders: Akita Adams, Haley Duchenel, Tia Gunville, Ashlyn Jewett, TC Lawrence, and Sheridan Runs After. So that was the end of the first quarter, and Braves right now are down threatening. It's 1st and goal for the Braves. They just a little bit past the 10-yard line, and they'll look to see if they can punch this in. We've got 2-back set here for Ganji, and we've got another run up the middle, a reverse actually by Bowman. Bowman with a nice move, getting by 2 defenders, but does get some positive yardage down near about 4 or 5-yard line. And again, that was a nice play there, kind of fake up the middle, and you had Bowman coming across the backside. And again, he put a nice move on a couple of defenders there, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. So that's a gain of about 5 yards for Bowman. But again, it's second quarter here start, and it's 16-0 favor of the Mustangs. Braves threatening here. Again, Braves had a great opportunity early on to have 6 on the board, but that opportunity was missed. So now they're looking to regroup here and get this one in and run up the middle. Strong run. And I think it's going to be a touchdown here. And yes, it is. Braves with the touchdown. And that looks to be number 81 for the Braves, Brock Duchenel, running that in. Again, you've seen 3 backs so far in Sampson. Actually, 4. You've seen Harrison, Sampson, Duchenel, and there was one more early on. Again, all running up the middle. So 2-point conversion coming up here for the Braves. And back to pass is Ganji. Ganji finds a wide open receiver, and that's going to be Bowman. That's going to be 2 points for the Braves. So we'll start the second quarter. The Braves have some momentum here. They've cut into that lead 8-16. So positive rebound here for the Braves, and that's a good quality to have to be able to bounce back. A lot of teams you'll see that once they find a little trouble or adversity, they have a tendency to shut down. In this instance, the Braves have been able to respond, and now defense is going to come back onto the field after the kickoff. And hopefully they can return and get the ball back as far as defensive plays. And again, reminder, this is Parents' Night for the Braves, and we'll be introducing those parents at halftime. And so that may take a little bit, but beyond that, again, the Braves are in a very good ball game here with the Mustangs. Mustangs have about a 2-hour drive, a little over a 2-hour drive, I think, to get up here. So it is a long haul on the bus, but yet at the same time, Braves have traveled a lot of distance, including St. Francis, and that's a bit further than that. So with that being said, I think we have a kickoff here by Adam Burnt, and it's down to number 7, and he gets the ball and starts to bring it up to work to the outside, and he's met and nearly runs over a Brave, but he's brought down. And number 45 for the Braves, Rondu makes the tackle, but I think he took the worst part of that tackle as number 7, the quarterback Vasquez, was able to plow through him. And so that'll start the offense for the Mustangs. Let's see here. We are probably right about the 37-yard line. And so the Braves are going to need to figure this offense out. And I think once they do, they'll play it a lot stronger. Again, the different sets. And with that, you got to key in on those 2 backs, specifically number 7. And he's back to pass now, and he decides to run up the middle. And he gets around the Braves defender, and he's still running, finally being brought down after a first down. That was number 51 of the Braves, Harrison. I guess that's one of those moves where you left in your socks, and he was able to get around him. Had Harrison made the tackle, it would have been a loss for 5. Instead, it's a gain of about 12 for Vasquez. So now we're set here again, 1st and 10. We have the ball on the midfield, 50-yard line. And Vasquez out to the right, runs it up the middle. And basically a one-man tackle there, and we'll see there's a flag on the play. And that looked like the tackle was made by Bowman. And I believe that flag is going to go, we got a holding call here against the Mustangs, so that'll bring that play back. But at the same time, as I stated earlier, you got to key in on number 7 regardless of anything. We've seen him run at least over 50% of the plays for the Mustangs. So that being said, again, if they don't have any other options, that he's one of the key people you have to track regardless. And if he's back to pass, he definitely can run, so you still have to pay attention to him. And that's how they're getting the yardage. And with the penalty, it's going to bring up 1st down, and they get pushed back. It's going to be about 1st and 18. Vasquez sets his offense now. Bad hike over the head. Vasquez goes back, picks up the ball, goes back to pass, a fake pass up the middle, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Nice job there, and I believe that is Adam Burnt with the sack, and a big loss for Little One. Bad hike by the center there, well over the head of the quarterback, and then Burnt coming up to meet the quarterback and put him on the ground. And so with that being said, it's going to be 2nd and very long here, 2nd and about 35 for a 1st down. And we have that wide set here, again, usually a screen pass, but also that quarterback can run. He goes the opposite way, and he's in trouble in the backfield. Not able to bring him down. We have a pass in the air, and it's tipped, and good defensive play there by Xander Bowman. Excellent defense there by Braves. There was a missed tackle on number 7 in the backfield, Vasquez, but Bowman doing a good job to knock the ball away from the receiver. So that'll bring up 3rd down here, and again, it's about 3rd and 35 for the Mustangs. Again, Braves had a good job of pursuing him, or chasing him around pursuit there, and just weren't able to bring down the quarterback, but did do a good job by the secondary. And we have an offside here on number 19, Sampson, and that's the last thing you want to be doing is giving them back yardage here, especially when you pushed them so far back. And again, good defensive plays get negated by common sense sometimes at the line, so the Braves need to keep that in mind as the hard count is used against them, and they jump. Shotgun formation for Vasquez. He's back to pass, fakes, runs up the middle. And he's going to gain some of this yardage back and then some, and the Braves are letting him gain it back, and finally a good tackle by one of the corners, and that is going to be Bowman. Still going to be short of the first down, but he gets back probably about 30 yards. It was 3rd and 35. Now it's going to be 4th and 5. And so an opportunity here for the Braves to return the offense to the field if they can shut this down. We've got number 2 back on the field, and I don't have his name in the book, but yet at the same time, he is a playmaker. He did make a couple plays early on. And they're giving him a lot of room over here. There's nobody even on number 2. And he's cutting across now to the opposite side and being picked up. Another bad hike in the backfield, and the Braves looking to pick up the ball, and they recover the fumble or the bad hike. Braves will take over and get some good yardage off that bad hike. And so there's some trouble going on there between quarterback and center, number 70, having a couple bad hikes there, and that's Carson Melk. He's a 6'5", 330. That's a big lineman, and he's a big center, I guess. So that being said, the Braves take over, and the Braves take over about, I think it's like a 43-yard line. So that brings Ganji back into control here of this offense, and we'll see what he can do this go-around. 8:54, second period. Ganji back to pass, gets a little time, now some pressure, and he's got to be careful with this ball. Needs to throw it away instead of taking the loss. He had a lot of time to do a lot of things with that, and he actually did the wrong thing of being able to be taken down, and that's going to be a loss of, I would say, at least 10 yards. He had an opportunity to throw that away. He had an opportunity to run it up the middle. And like I said, I think, again, there's another issue here is once he gets out of the pocket, pursuit is a lot stronger for him because those linemen, the Braves linemen, are not able to come back and protect. So we'll see what play gets drawn up here. And the Braves do have a couple decent plays here, but yet at the same time, like I said, they do have some decent receivers, and they do need some big yardage. And this is likely 3-down territory, so they will continue to punch this ball down the field, even if it goes down to 4th down. We've got a run up the middle by Wiley Harrison, and they know he's going to run that, and they pick him up. So number 51, again, he made a couple of nice runs early on the last possession. In this go-around, he's been targeted as far as one of the players to key in on. And that's kind of what I was talking about, the number 7 quarterback for the Mustangs. There are certain offensive players you key in on, you pay attention to all the time. And Wiley on that one, again, was not going to get any yardage. So that brings up 3rd and about 20 for the Braves. And the Braves set now, again, 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left, and you got to think it's going to be a passing play. I believe that's Harrison back to the block for the quarterback. We've got a man in motion. And we have a fumble, but he picks it up. Ganji now looking for somewhere to go. Long pass. It's going to be short. It's going to be nearly intercepted. And there were 3 white jerseys, 1 red jersey there. And again, Ganji, again, mishandled that one. A little bit loose with the ball. And the pass play, again, they ran down a little bit too far for him on that one. And I believe the Braves are going to punt. They are at the 45-yard line, so this is punting territory. You got to remember this play started at about the 46-yard line after the turnover by the Mustangs. So Mustangs defense is able to hold the Braves here. So the Braves, again, are going to have to push this way down the field and get a nice tackle. At all costs, I would avoid this returner and kick it off to one of the sides, and you don't need to kick it that deep to be able to get down and get the pursuit down there. Punter is set.
Delay a game.
And we're going to have a flag here against the Braves, delay of game. And these are, that I believe is on the coach more than anything else. Again, setting up your kick or your punting team. You haven't done this for a while, so again, you got to be ready to go with all your special teams. And the punt is away, and it's a good one. And that's a nice turn here. Number 2, the returner gets around the outside, and you don't want to see that. And Liam Veal chases him out of bounds. No tackle made. He runs out of bounds himself. It'll kill the clock and puts the Mustangs right down at the 40-yard line. So a nice return, probably about 25 yards there. And again, these are some pretty quick offensive players for the Mustangs, and the Braves got to keep that in mind. Last thing you want is a direct kick to somebody, and then I think you make them work a little bit for it and have them chase the ball around back there. 6:52, Braves trail 8-16 here in the second period. We got a fake run and a pass made. Wide open is number 50, and he's going to get a lot of yardage out of this, and a nice tackle there by one of the Braves to bring him down, and that's going to be Eagle staff with the tackle. With the run is Kills in Water, or actually the reception, and after the reception I think he put another 20 yards on the play. So it's another 20 yards down the field, and they're going to be setting up right near the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Back in the backfield again is the quarterback. He runs around to the left and is finally met by a Brave way down the field, and he's going to get some yardage. And that is number, I believe that might be Keckler on the tackle. And that moves them down in 1st and goal territory. Ball's going to be right about the 5-yard line. Braves line's going to have to hold here. Again, not a lot of room. Number 7 again with the ball, and he's going to be brought down. Solo tackle there by Burnt, and we have a flag on the play. And I'm seeing what the call is here. Getting Burnt on the tackle and a flag thrown. May have been a hit to the helmet, I think. It's going to go against the Braves, so on the tackle. Yeah, I think, again, you're not allowed to hit in the helmet. And so that's going to be 1st and goal from about the 3-yard line. After a nice play there, it gets negated by the penalty. Up the middle come the Mustangs and push as well. And we'll see, there's no touchdown signal yet. I think he's still going to be short. Now, one thing the Braves have to pick up on here is that quarterback number 7, he has a delay. He fakes the handoff, he delays, and then he runs himself. So that always has to be something to keep in mind. Number 7 with the quarterback keep, he's going to go up the middle, I believe, and he does with the push. We're going to have a flag on the play, and I think this might be a false start against the Mustangs. And if so, then that should push them back 5 yards. Offsides Mustangs, so that works in the Braves' favor. They'll push them back right about the 7-yard line, bringing up, it'll still be 2nd down. 2nd and 7. So the Braves defense has a little room to work here, and that was a nice job there holding the ball, in terms of keeping them out of the end zone. And again, tracking number 7. That's got to be the theme here of this defense. He's the one that's hurting you. He's the one that's making the yards. Shotgun formation and pass over the right, and there is a tackle being made by a couple of Braves there to keep the receiver out of the end zone. Nice job there by the Braves, and that was Adam Burnt, I believe, with the tackle. And so that's going to bring up 3rd down, and 3rd and about, I would have to say, maybe 3.5, 4. So the Braves defense is holding here, and you want to keep this team out of the end zone. 5 minutes to go here in the quarter, and you don't want to let them go up by 2 scores. You were able to score in terms of the Braves, and you want to keep that score close. And so now we bring up 3rd down and run around the outside. Nice tackle there, and again the Braves with the gang tackling. Excellent job penetrating the line. And I see Hudson Nigel in there definitely, and also number, I believe that might be a Garrow up the middle that held the line for the Braves, which was a good job. No, actually that's Lathan Lawrence, I think, down there in the middle that did a good job for the Braves. So that brings up 4th down. Braves are going to have to hold here, and this will be a good victory if they do hold. And like I said, key in on number 7. Again, you got a running back there as well. we got a bad hike, and he's coming right up the middle, and he's nailed pretty hard. Nice tackle there by the Braves defender, and we'll see who that is on the tackle. And that was Adam Burt again. Turnover on downs. Excellent defense by the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. You got to give them all credit there in terms of anchoring that down there. And again, Lawrence in that middle doing a good job to be able to stop that middle run. You got the help from the backs coming up, and that was Burt with 2 big tackles, and he put some hurt on that running back. And so that's a good play there by the Braves. Actually, a good series by the Braves to hold them out. They were deep down in Braves territory, so now the Braves will take over here on about the 3-yard line. We have a timeout here. Timeout by the Mustangs, and so the score stands 8-16.
If you're hunting for
I still like that one that little guy did here on that return.
Take your mask and
Reminder, the school does have a mask requirement. It is a mandate. You are required to wear a mask.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying this.
So we're set to return to action here. Again, Braves with an excellent defensive series. Now they take over and have the ball deep in Mustang territory. So they're going to have to get out of there back with their play up the middle. And wide open is Wiley Harrison. He's going to get some big yards. Defender comes up and meets him, but not after he has a big gain, enough for a first down and then some. I think he's going to be up near the 20-yard line, which is a plus for the Braves because they were in there pretty tight as far as the goal line, so that gives Ganji some room to operate. Nice first play. That was a huge hole there for Harrison. Nice tackle there, but yet at the same time, like I said, it was after a good gain by the Braves. We're seeing some good hitting here in this game, and so that's something that you love to see. These players are doing an excellent job out in the field, and we have Ganji here with an errant handoff, and the Braves are lucky to recover that one. There were Mustangs in the area, and it was Bowman coming across, and it's kind of a trick play of where they hike it while Bowman is right there. And so to me, again, if the timing is off, which it was on that play, that's exactly what's going to happen. Is it's going to be a loose ball, and you should not have this type of play down in this end of the end zone, I believe, because again, if the turnover happened down here, it could be ran in, or it puts the Mustangs back in positive territory. So the Braves need to get the ball down the field. 2nd and 10. Actually, it's a loss of yardage. Ganji back to pass, looking for somewhere to go, and pass made over to Eaglestaff, and again hits Eaglestaff in the hands. This is the second time. I think this is kind of repetitive here. Again, nice pass by Ganji, wide open. It would have been a gain of probably close to 20 yards for the Braves. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. And again, you got to think they're going to key on Harrison if he's in there. Also with regards to Bowman. But one of the things I'm noticing too is that his primary receivers are continuing to move to the area that they need to. But the other receivers seem to stall out. If you would notice and watch the other receivers, they need to continue down in terms of the patterns. And Ganji back to pass. It's a handoff up the middle, and this again is going nowhere. So this is something they were prepared for, as I stated. It's a play that they saw before, and it was not going anywhere. And that was number 9, Nigel, that ran up the middle. It could have been Harrison. It could have been anybody up the middle, but at the same time, they keyed in on that play. And what you're seeing here is the rotation from running to passing to running to passing. So they made a pass play, so now we're going to rush play. You really do have to mix it up with this, because if you start running pattern plays, they're able to pick that up and get their defense ready for that. And that brings up 4th down, so we're going to see a punt here by the Braves, and they need to get this down the field. We have an offsides, I believe, and that's going to be a jump on Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff is down 10 yards there before the flag comes out, so that's going to be 5 more yards that the Braves are going to have to make up on the other end. So with 2:24 here, the Braves are going to, at this point, what you want to do is basically run out and kill this clock so that you have an opportunity in the second half. But yet at the same time, you don't want to make a mistake to allow this Mustangs team to score again. Bowman back to punt, and he gets a nice one off, and number 2 is the returner, and he gets some nice yardage on this, and he's being chased over to the right side, and he's finally brought down. He takes it right down to where the scrimmage line is, and the yard marker is right there for him, and I believe that is right about the 13-yard line. So a big return, and again, this has been one of the challenges for the special teams for the Braves is the coverage. And when you kick directly back to whoever's going to return, you have the challenge of chasing them over this big field. And a quicker back or quicker return is very definitely hard to cover on such a large field. So now we have Vasquez back on the field. He hands off and run to the left, and tackle being made by the Braves. And I believe that is Burnt and Duchenal on the tackle. Burnt coming up and tripping him, and Brock bringing him down. And so again, that's a positive gain there for the Mustangs of about 4 yards. Again, Vasquez will hold the ball like he's handing off, and then he will take off just like he did there. And he gets a wide open middle, and that's a score. Again, the Braves had an excellent stand the last go around, and this time it's quite the opposite as the Mustangs put another 6 into the end zone. And on the clock, we've got 1:39, so the Braves are going to get the ball back here after a 2-point conversion attempt. And we'll see in the short clock that the Braves were able to get anything going. And they do want to finish this second half strong. We have illegal motion here that was declined. I think we have a penalty on that. I think the touchdown was called back, and the penalties goes against Little, and so that's a plus for the Braves. They get another opportunity here. They need to shut this down. So it's a penalty against the Mustangs. I believe it was holding. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11, which is a big plus for the Braves. Braves need again to have a strong defensive stand here in a low hike, and Kilsenwater with the ball, and he's rumbling down and gets a good 8 yards on that play. Number 50, Ladinian Kilsenwater. He's run the ball a couple times. He's got a couple of catches as well. So that's going to bring up 3rd down here, and we've got 1:26 on the clock. So again, this was the area the Braves made the good stand the last time. We'll see if they could do the same this time. They get a do-over here. 2-back set, and hike again is low. And Vasquez is going to be brought down for a loss. Some good tackling, hanging on to him, not allowing him to get by. And that again is number 22, Adam Burnt, with the tackle. And so a good defensive play there brings up 4th down. And this is where we were not too long ago, 4th and about 2 yards. And we got like 45 seconds on the clock here, so the Brave defense needs to make a stand. Did it once before, they can do it again. Let's see here, tight in the middle. And number 1 goes around the outside. He tries to go somewhere, and he's met by a couple Braves. And he gets in for the score. He actually was hit before he got into the end zone, but he continued to push, and he gets the score. And that is Cooney. We haven't seen him since early on in the first quarter. And he gets in, puts another 6 on the board for the Mustangs. Very quickly they get into their conversion set. They got that set off to the left with a receiver behind a couple quarterbacks, and then we're going to have a flag on the play. And Vasquez is being brought down, and he's going to come up slow on that one. He might have turned his ankle. We'll see here as he gets up. We'll see if it's a false start, and if the Braves stopped him, they'll decline here. No, it's going to go against the Braves, I believe.
start.
Yeah, the penalty is declined. The penalty is against the Mustangs, and number 7, the quarterback, is limping off again. He turned his ankle, I think, on the last part of that play. And again, we never want to see any player get injured out here, and he is very quick and up and down the field. So with 29 seconds on the clock, the score stands 22-8. Again, the Braves defense seems to be picking up some steam here as far as being a little bit stronger on the field, but at the same time, they still have a lot of containment they need to take care of in terms of the Mustangs. So you should get an opportunity here for a return as well as maybe 1 or 2 plays, depending on how this plays out. So the Mustangs again getting set to kick. Number 25 is the kicker for the Mustangs, Richard Patton III. He's got a braid halfway down his back. Actually, that's number 15, Tacola Janice. So we got a kickoff after the score here. It's a squib off to the side, and the Braves quickly take it down. Wise thing to do, because you didn't want to give up the turnover, and covering that ball would be number 45, Rondu. And now we're going to have Ganji come onto the field. Now, 2 things here you got to be mindful of in terms of this set is that you got to think he's going to be passing long. And that being said, again, you got to be wary of interceptions, but also with the long sets, what happens is the middle opens up, and that should give the Braves an opportunity for the run as well, because again, you have the back sets for the Mustangs sitting way back, and they're expecting the long Hail Mary pass down the field. So there is an opportunity to run, but if you do run, you're going to have to get out to the sideline so you can kill the clock. And we'll see how the Braves manage this call here, and again, 27 seconds on the clock. Braves with the ball. So we say the Braves had some missed opportunities here in the first half, and this game could have been closer. And we have a run by Harrison off to the left side, and he fumbles the ball, and it's going to be picked up by, well, actually still a scramble for the ball, and we'll see where it goes. And the best thing you can do is knock that out of bounds, but we'll see what the call is. Somebody did recover it. And we have a Brave down on the field. And we'll have a minute here to take a break.
Of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495.
Clock again. That was a running play by Harrison off to the left. And the Braves here will get set. Harrison comes off and Sampson returns to the game. And again, the Braves have had opportunities in this first half, and again, like I said, they missed the opportunities, a couple of nice passes that were incomplete. And we still have a Braves player down on the field, so there shouldn't be any rush to play here right now. And we'll see who's getting up over there. Again, it was a scramble for the ball. I'm not quite sure who that is. He's slow to get up, whoever he is. He's under his own power. He's coming across. And I believe that might be Brock Duchenal, one of the more active Braves defensive players. And he's coming off rather slowly. And again, he was bottom of the scramble pile over there. And so it's one of the players you didn't want to see get hurt. He's one of the primary defensive players for the Braves. He does handle some of the rushing duties as well. Braves again have the ball with 15 seconds on the clock, and we'll see what they can do here with opportunity maybe for one or two plays.
Open it fast.
And Braves getting set here, and the defensive players are not as far back as they were before. Ganji back to pass up the middle and complete, and still running is the Brave, and that I believe is Cannon Keckler, and he does an excellent job and runs right over one of the defenders there. And with 6 seconds on the clock, I think we're going to have a timeout here. That was a pretty big play and a nice play. That was a lot of open territory there for Keckler. And Keckler on that play probably gained a good 30-plus yards. So, and again, this is Parents' Night. The Braves have one more home game. Next week they'll have a bye week, and then the week after they'll play Takini. You got to keep in mind again, Takini is a smaller school, and at the same time, the Braves do have a record of, at this point, 3 wins, 2 losses, and they're still very much in this game, and we hope to see a stronger second half by the offense. But again, you got to figure out the offense of the Mustangs to shut them down. So with 6 seconds on the clock, the Braves are coming back out on the field, as are the Mustangs for this final play. Ganji in his shotgun set here. And we have somebody giving him a lot of pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Player there, we're going to have a timeout, I believe, prior, and there's going to be 1 second on the clock. So Ganji's going to get one more opportunity, but nobody on that left side blocked that in. So with the sack is number 26 of the Mustangs, Gherkin. That's the second good tackle by Gherkin. And so with that, another timeout by the Braves, and they're going to get 1 second on the clock here to end this first half. So Braves get set here for the last play. Ganji now with the height, looking back to pass, getting a lot of pressure. He probably should run. Finally makes the pass to Bowman. Bowman with some room to work, trying to beat the defense, and he's going to get in. Nice play there, Ganji to Bowman. Finally we see the connection made, and Braves are able to close out this first half here with a touchdown. That was an excellent call there, and able to get open is Bowman. Bowman getting into the end zone for the Braves. So with that 1 second there, clock management, again, excellent job there by Ellis to save that 1 second for that one final play. And that middle was wide open there for Bowman, and he again hustled down to that corner of the end zone and punched it in for 6 points. So the Braves are going to try to close out here with the conversion. Again, it's 14-22. And with this conversion, they can cut this down to 6. Handoff up the middle, strong run up the middle, nobody pushing, and we're going to have a conversion made. Excellent job by the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves to close out this first half. And we're going to have a flag on the play. Braves, I think, some negative activity here after the play, and let's see what it is in terms of the penalty. So we'll stay right here before we can figure out what this penalty is. The conversion was good, so if this is a penalty against the Mustangs, it likely would be assessed on the kickoff. If against either team, it's going to be assessed on the kickoff, and it actually is going to go against the Braves as we see the captain of the Mustangs still out on the field.
Sportsman night. What's that called, Jordan?
So we've got a penalty. The the conversion, I believe, is good. So it's going to be assessed after. I think this was after the touchdown or the conversion was made. So likely we will see a penalty where the kickoff that the Braves, or the reception, wherever it's going to come from, there's going to be a penalty going against the Braves. So that ends the first half 16-22.
Reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
Now for the sophomore class. Sophomore, Brock Duchamp. His guest, Bobby Traversy, Carlisle Duchamp.
Quit.
Sophomore, Brady Yellowell. His guest, Tracy Doggill.
Got my roster.
Sophomore, Mason Arpan. His guest, Johnny Arpan. Sophomore, Drake Dupree. His guest, Dan Dupree and Tracy Longsoldier. Sophomore, Krishan Eaglestaff. His guest, Lance Eaglestaff and Suzanne Eaglestaff.
Used to like never mess around. It really be like
Sophomore, Lachlan Smith. his guest, Smith. Now for your junior class.
I haven't been with the radio 6 years.
Xander Bowman, his guest, Shannon LeCount, and Ginger Bowman.
It was a phenomenal day.
Junior, Aiden Sampson, his guest, A.D. Sampson, and Tiffany Tracemoff. Junior, Shane Redbread, his guest, Jenny Charger. Junior, Alwyn Bearstops, his guest, Lindy Hill. Junior, Whitey Harrison, his guest, Marty Smith. Junior, Cruz Peterson, his guest, Dwayne Peterson. Now for your seniors. Jackson Garrow, his guest, Tracy Jewett and Joe Garrow. Senior, Lathan Lawrence, his guest, Tracy and Christy Lawrence. Senior, Liam Veal, his guest, Carla and Leon Veal. Senior, Hudson Nigel, his guest, Dennis and Elaine Nigel. Senior, Adam Burnt, his guests, Sammy and Kelly Burnt. Senior, Ashton Ganji, his guests, Robbie Ganji and Don Lebeau. Senior, Cannon Keckler, his guests, Jess Keckler and Tori Amiot. Senior, Isaac Hafflett, his guests, Crystal and Isaac Hafflett Senior. Senior, Mia Rondi, his guest, Rebecca Freehawk. Senior, Trey Shad, his guest, Junior and Cindy Shad. Coaches for the Braves, Tom Driftman, Jordan Davis, his guest, Kate Eaglestaff. Les Log, his guest, Tiana and Ryan Log. Ryan Log. And head coach, Larry Alwis, his guest, Margot Ironhawk. Please start to clear the field.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're looking for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda.
All three of the teams go off the track.
I don't think she's from here. She's from over here.
Welcome back to Parents' Night. Braves versus the Mustangs, and this is turning into a pretty good ball game with the Braves scoring with 1 second left on the clock. We have an illegal player on the field, and he's coming across. Again, the penalty went against the Mustangs on that last play after the touchdown or the conversion. So it was assessed, and they're going to have to kick deep in their territory, and a squib kick and handled by Tayshawn Eaglestaff. Eaglestaff with some nice moves. Excellent job by Eaglestaff. Eaglestaff moves that down inside the 30. I think he's near the 25-yard line. So the Braves got a good position off that penalty that ended the first half. That play basically was Ganji to Bowman to touchdown. And after the play, there was a penalty called against one of the Mustangs for swiping towards the ball, and it was assessed on the kickoff, and the Braves have benefited from that. They're going to have possession here, 1st and 10 from about the 26-yard line. And let's see if that touchdown continues here as far as the momentum. Ganji back, handoff to Sampson, and Sampson's going to get a few yards here. He's running up the middle. Tackled by number 26, Gerkson. Gerkson has been one of the top players for the defensive side, and he's made several solo tackles. So again, he's somebody you got to keep track of in terms of that offensive line and be accounted for in terms of not letting him get into that backfield. I believe he's the one that sacked Ganji earlier as well. Ganji under center now for the Braves. And hard count works. Jump across the line is Peramunes for the Mustangs, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And that's going to move the Braves right down, probably within a yard or two of a first down. Still second down, second and we'll say 2. Ganji sets the offense for the Braves, comes back, handoff, and we have Sampson now. Sampson trying to get around the end, and he's not able to. And let's see if this is going to result in any yardage or loss of yardage. He may have just gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down and 2 yards. And again, when Sampson is moving at full speed, he's a different player, and we've seen that several times. From a dead stop to a running start, he doesn't get going as quick as some of the others, but he's made some nice moves once he's at full speed. Ganji now set to go here and run up the middle. Reversed by Bowman. Bowman right by, blows by 2 defenders into the end zone. And let's see here, we got number 56 and number 88. 88 was giving the Braves problems in the first half, and Bowman blew right by him. And that's a touchdown for the Braves. Braves have tied the game here with an opportunity to go ahead. It's 22-22. Braves looking for the conversion now. Last time where they went straight up the middle in the backfield, I think we have Wiley Harrison. Actually, we have 2 backs. And we have a pass play coming out, and he's looking for Bowman, and he's going to run it in, and let's see if he gets in. And we have extra activity going on that shouldn't be going on in the backfield. And
Don't talk about it. I'm off it. I'm off the field.
And it's not worth bringing this up, and we'll let it go, and we'll just see what the call is here as it pans out. We have flags on the play and activity. Again, like I said, we don't need to be broadcasting because it's not relevant to the game. And that was Ganji. Ganji trying to get around the end. I think he was looking for Bowman and not able to find him, so he ran it up the field. And as he ran up the field, there was a flag thrown on the sideline. I'm not sure what it was. And then there was some activity away from the ball that happened. So we'll see how this plays out here. And we've got 10:30 here in the 3rd period. The Braves come down, tie up the game, and they are looking for the conversion. And that's dependent on the outcome of this call here.
the call.
And we haven't had the mic down in the field for the head official, and so we're not able to hear what exactly the call is, so we'll wait to see. And so looking forward, regardless of what the call is here, the Braves are going to be kicking off here, and let's talk a little bit about the coverage. The coverage is very critical in terms of the next kickoff because that's always been a challenge for the Braves, and I think to me, again, is you got to find a decent target that you want to pick on, whether it's left side of the field or right side of the field, and kick to that area versus kicking to the speedsters who are waiting in the back for the ball. A shorter kick means your defense is quicker to get down the field and contain that runner. When you kick it all the way down the field to one of the quicker players, they're able to maneuver across this bigger field. And we have unsportsmanlike.
Jordan, what's the call?
And I think we have 2 players who are going to be ejected from the game. And so we'll see how this sorts out, but there was a helmet. The quarterback, Ganji, was hit by the helmet, which was the flag that we saw on the sideline. And then the extracurricular activities that happened in the center of the field, I think, again, was unsportsmanlike on both ends. And that flag will likely result in the ejection, I think, of a couple of players. Discussions are still continuing here, and we'll see what's going to transpire. And it was a play that was short of the end zone, so if the Braves are able to, I think they may be offsetting here, so if it is, the Braves should have another opportunity. If not, then I think the Braves will get another opportunity. I think they're resetting the ball out there, so I think the Braves are going to come back onto the field. So the offense is going to come back on, and so this is rather curious in terms of what the actual call is, and I apologize that we can't get the vocal from the head official, but the ball is being pushed back, so meaning that we're still in the 2-point conversion here. The touchdown was scored, so those points don't get taken away. And the opportunity to get into the end zone here. So I think the penalty assessed may have gone against the Braves as far as the unsportsmanlike. And so I think that results in the Braves having to try a 2-point conversion from about the 15-yard line. And that is exactly what the Braves are going to do here. Ganji back to pass, looking for somewhere to go. Throws it right up the middle. Touchdown. That is a perfect pass right by 2 defenders. And good sportsmanship there by Bowman to help up the defender. And that puts the Braves on top. So the Braves have scored twice in a row, one to end the first half and one to start the second half. And the Braves are up 24-22. We definitely have a good ball game brewing here. And with that, the Braves are going to return to the field for a kickoff.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is
I think we have Liam Vios here to kick off the ball for the Braves, and this would be a standard kickoff. And like I said, this is one of the areas, quite a few quick backs here in terms of the Mustangs. So again, it's identifying where you want to kick it and getting it there and making sure you collapse on that runner. And they kick a short kick up the middle, which is kind of smart because, again, we've seen these little running backs gain 30, 40 yards on the returns, and a lot of times it's your second. So the Mustangs set to return to the field here, and I was looking for the quarterback who we thought turned an ankle or hurt a knee, Vasquez, but I don't see him out there. So he may be injured. As I say that, I think Yes, he's not out there. We see number 1 in the backfield as far as the quarterback, and number 21. Number 1 being Cooney, and number 50 being back there as well. Number 50 is Kilsenwater. Kilsenwater has pretty decent hands, as we've seen on a lot of different ends. And right now, I think we have number 21, Tavon Apple, a junior at quarterback. He's the backup quarterback to Vasquez, number 7. So new quarterback for the Mustangs. Low hike, a handoff to Cooney. Cooney quickly up the field, and he's met by a Brave after about 10 yards. And he's going to get about 11 on that play. And again, he is very hard to contain when he gets around the outside. And he gets around the outside very rapidly. And we've seen him around that corner 3 or 4 times, maybe more than that. So the Braves have to key that. They have to know that he is going to run, and he fakes up the middle and quickly tries to draw in the defenders and then scoot around the outside. He's in the backfield right now with number 2 for the Mustangs. We got another bad hike, and we're going to have a nice tackle here by a couple of Braves, and let's see who comes up with the tackle. And that is Adam Burnt again there, along with, I believe, number 9, Nigel, with a nice tackle getting across the line there. Loss of yardage on that of about 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Mustangs. And another low hike, another handoff to number 1 up the middle, and this time he's finding some room to work. And he's finally being brought down after a gain of about 7-8 yards. And number 1 is Cooney, and again, he along with number 7 are very hard to track. And then, like I said, those are 2 of the players that the Braves defense have to continue to watch. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Mustangs. Looked like the Braves had him a little bit further up the field, but he was able to gain about another 2 or 3 yards. Quarterback under center for the Mustangs. And he's coming, and he's going to be brought down by Braves, and we got a flag on the play. So I believe it's going to be holding, and that's Burnt with another tackle. And I believe he was assisted by Veal on that play. We'll see who the flag goes against. Chop block by the Mustangs. So again, that's going to push them back, which works in the Braves' favor. And let's see if that's it's a 5-yard penalty. Moves them back near the starting point. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 9.5 yards. We got a shotgun set and a nice rush there. And we're going to have this blown dead. Let's see, we have Burnt got across the line before he should have. He made contact with the lineman, so the play's blown dead. And it's going to be 5 yards back for them. So really no gain on the last 2 plays. 5-yard penalty for the Mustangs, and the Braves give it right back. This brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Mustangs. Burnt's kind of idling high out there after some good plays. And we have another offside here, and this one's going to be by Veal. Veal is the only one that jumped across, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Mustangs. And these are the type of penalties you should not expect to have at this point of the season. And like I said, it's going to cost the Braves, as they had 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs, and now it's a 1st and 10, and they moved them up about 11 yards. So that being said, it's another 1st and 10 for the Mustangs, and the Braves got less field. And we've got a nice tackle in the backfield by the Braves, and let's see who comes up from that one. That will be number 56 for the Braves, Drake Dupree. Dupree, a new player in there that we've just now noted, and he makes a nice tackle, and that's going to be for a loss. You love those tackles that are for losses, and that's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Mustangs. We got a hard count. Braves are holding still now. They got the brakes on. They're ready to attack when the ball moves. And so Finally it does, and we've got a sweep to the right, number 21, the ball carrier, and he's brought down near the line of scrimmage by the Braves. Somebody slowed him down, and then I believe Nigel come over and put him down. And number 21 for the Thorpes, or actually for the Mustangs, is Apple. And so that brings up 3rd and 10. We were just here a moment ago, 10 yards back. And so the Braves got to be mindful, and they were mindful of the hard count. So again, the Braves want to hold them here and push them to a 4th down. I gotta think that's one of my favorite tackles there for Bowman, to push that out to the outside and not allow him around the corner. And so that's going to bring up 4th down. He may have gained a yard or 2, but he wasn't going to get way down the field. So that was a good job by Bowman again there for controlling that runner from the Mustangs. That brings up 4th and about 5, maybe 6 for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs are going to go for it here. They don't have a punter back. And one thing we haven't seen yet is a pass play from the Mustangs. And again, their quarterback is on the bench right now with an injury, I believe. And we've got a shotgun set here, which might mean a pass play, and it's low. Number 21 is running again. Big tackle by the Braves. Big tackle, and that's Adam Burnt. Adam Burnt ate him up and put him down. And nice job there by the Braves. And so the Braves are going to take over here. This defense lit them up pretty good there. And with that being said, Ganji's going to come back onto the field here. And the Braves will look to capitalize and move this back down in the opposite direction. We saw Burton with an offside call where he jumped. And again, he's looking to get the edge on that line. This is a bigger line. And again, what we saw is that they seem to be tiring. And again, Burnt, as well as a couple others, Nigel, were able to penetrate on a couple of those plays. And I think that's a big difference here in this second half. And as we've seen in prior games, the Braves seem to play stronger in the second half. And Nigel with the handoff, and we have Sampson. Sampson looking for room, and he's not going to find anything. And again, he seems to be waiting for a hole that's not going to happen. He's running behind the defensive linemen, but yet at the same time, you have 3 defenders collapsing on you, and you're just not going to go anywhere if that type of play is called. And with that being said, it's going to bring up 2nd down. There was a small gain on that, but yet at the same time, like I said, he's got to be moving a lot quicker, and being able to push that down the field. And he is a quick runner. Let's see what the play call here is on 2nd down. 2nd and about 8 for the Braves. Ganji with the pitch, and we have a reverse, and number 88 smells that out. And a big loss there. He saw Bowman. I think one of the things that's happening here is number 8 is tracking Bowman. And again, Bowman is the big offensive player for the Braves, and number 88 is one of the quicker defensive players, and that's going to be a loss. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 20. Now, what we saw on the previous plays before the end of the first half was that middle territory does open up for the Braves. And so that'd be something to consider here. And I believe we're going to go back into a passing set. Ganji setting the offense now, and he goes for the handoff, back to pass, and he's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down for a big loss there again. And we are seeing an issue here, and that is Arpan not able to do any blocking on that left side of the line, and that's the blind side, they say. And both those tackles were made from that opposite side, and that defensive player just went right around Arpan and went in there, sacked the quarterback. So that line has got to do better on that line. And let's see here, as we move to 4th down, it's 4th and about 25, close to 30. So we're going to see a punt here, and I think we have Bowman back to punt. You got to keep 88 out of there, and 26. Bowman back to punt. Nice punt by Bowman here, and it's going to take a nice bounce for the Braves, and he's still having trouble to pick it up. Number 1 with the ball now, and he's going down the sidelines very rapidly. We have a flag in the backfield. Number 1 with a nice move, faking out Vito and getting into the end zone. We'll see what the flag is. And this is the coverage, and I think this is going to come back, but this is another example of failed coverage the Braves have been challenged with on punts and kickoffs. And so that's one answer the Braves need to come up with here in the second half. And these backs are very quick, and like I said, it's a very big open field, so coverage assignments, location of the punt or the kickoff. Those all have to be pre-configured so that you're able to track the runners and not necessarily when you only have one runner back.
Block in the back.
Short punt.
Return
You don't want to do that, but yet off to the side might allow more time. So right now they're discussing the call. We'll see what the call is on the play. So I think we're going to have a block in the back that went against the Braves. I believe they're calling number 55 for that block. So the Braves benefit by that as the Mustangs took that in for a score, but they have to come back, and those points come back off the board. So now we're back to the offense-defense set versus special teams. Another low kick, number 1, Cooney with the ball. And again, he gets around the defenders, and he's going to be in for a touchdown. They made that look relatively easy, getting around that opposite side. So defensive-wise, you either go with the 3-man front, 4-man front, and again, this is something you have to contain. So again, that defensive end on that opposite side needs to make sure that he's pushing that runner in. And Cooney has been faking to the inside, running around the outside, and he's done that just about every time. So the Mustangs are back on top, 28-24, and they're looking to go for the 2-point conversion here. We've got to run up the middle, and we have a good job here by a Braves defender. That's going to be Sampson there with a nice tackle for the Braves, and he stops the conversion. So that leads to a 4-point lead here by the Mustangs. And we're going to see a kickoff here as we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back.
Only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community.
We're in the third quarter here, 4:19 on the clock. 24-28. Braves are trailing after that score by Cooney. And again, the Braves have done a good job on the offensive end. The defense here has struggled as well as special teams. And that's number 41, Cheyenne-Eagle with the ball, and he's looking for somewhere to go. And he starts moving up the field, and he's going to be brought down. And he gets some of the yards back, but again, he let the ball get by him a little bit. So makes up about 10 yards from where he picked up the ball. So the Braves are going to look to operate from just beyond the 40-yard line, maybe right about the 39-yard line. Gandhi's going to take the offense out onto the field. We've seen numerous things work for the Braves, but the big plays have always come with Bowman being a factor. One thing to keep in mind, though, is number 8 is tracking, number 88 of the Mustangs is tracking Bowman, as is number 26 on the opposite side. So with that being said, again, your play call has to be consistent in terms of making and accounting for those individuals. And we'll see, we've got a timeout here, and the timeout's going to be called by the Mustangs.
As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Pretty bad, all those little kids.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pier, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
We've got a fumble up the middle, and I think that's Burnt. He's able to pick it back up. He may have gained a little bit of yardage, but at the same time, it was a bad handoff between him and Ganji. He loses his helmet on the play. Burnt goes out, and we're seeing Dushman back into the game. He was injured early in the late in the first half. He returns to the game. It's good to see. We didn't get any word on the injury to the quarterback of the Mustangs. So we've got 2nd and 9 for the Braves here. We are in the third period with 3:20 on the clock. Braves are trailing by 4 points, but at the same time, their offense is looking pretty decent. Ganji back with the handoff up the middle, and there's a good run there by Sampson. Sampson again now waiting on that time, and he's able to get some really positive yardage there. And he's going to push that ball closer to the first down marker, and I think he probably picked up about 5 or 6 yards on that play. And that'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll say 4. 3rd and 4 for the Braves. Ganji calling the play and getting the offensive set. Bowman with the ball now, looking for some nice spin move by Bowman, and that's going to be enough for the first down and a little bit more. He's going to get out there probably right around the 48-yard line, and that's a first down for the Braves. And Bowman again, a little hesitation spin move there, and able to get the Braves in motion here as far as the offense, and they are moving the ball down the field. Again, the Braves played early this spring, and this is a different team than what we saw in the spring. In the spring, we saw Sampson at quarterback, and that, again, overall, it's a different team, so it's hard to make comparisons, but yet at the same time, some of these players played both spring ball, and now they're playing this fall, so that's a plus in terms of getting the number of games they've gotten in this year. Shotgun formation, we have Ganji back to pass, number 88 pursuing him. And he's best just throw it away and just off the fingertips of Bowman. A lot of pressure by number 88 there. And again, as you look out on the field, you see the 3 men still standing out there. And that's part of the issue, again, as far as when he rolls out of that pocket, he doesn't have the protection of those 3 linemen. And that number 88, he is coming and taking advantage of that left side of the line, which I believe is Arpan. So that's one thing that the Braves need to do is, again, is step up and be able to hold the defense back, and we're going to have a 2nd down here. We have 2 illegal players on the field. I don't know if they're Mustangs or Braves, but they both wear collars and both have 4 legs, and so they're getting escorted off the field, and we're set to return here. 2nd down and 10 for the Braves. Ganji shotgun formation, rolls out, long pass over the head of the receiver, and I believe he was looking for Keckler on that play, and probably a good 2 or 3 yards in front of him. And 3rd down. One thing you shouldn't do, and this is important for the Braves, is you shouldn't be scared of those 2 rushers. You should figure them out and figure out their weakness, because if you allow that number 88 to run around the outside, that allows Bowman to run right through the middle of the inside of him. So to me, again, a play like that would work, as far as a running play. At the same time, pass plays, you do have to account for all rushers. And we have a run up the middle, and it's going to be good for a few yards. And I don't know what Bowman was doing on that play, but that could have been a flag against Bowman because he hopped sideways right before the hike. We have a player for the Braves slow to get up, and we'll see who that is. And the Braves pick up about 5 yards. And I'm not quite sure who that is. That looks to be Sampson from my angle right now. We'll take a break here and then bring you back to the coverage.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're
our number
hunting for a
7 over
great
there
deal
for
on your
them.
next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support.
So after the injury here, the Braves return to the field, 4th down and about 6, and they're going to go for it. Ganji with the handoff up the middle comes Burt. Burt pushing hard for the 1st down. He's going to get it. Nice play call there by the Braves, and they're able to open the hole for him right up the middle. Give that line some credit there for finally doing a good job. I shouldn't say finally because they've done it numerous times. But they beat the defensive line on that one, and you have to give those 3 front people a lot of credit for moving that line. If you look down there, that's a pretty big line they're working against still. Although a couple of them seem to be tired. You got to count for, like I said, 88 and 26 on the defensive side. Braves move up for 1st and 10, and they are right about the 37-yard line. Ganji back to pass. Pressure again for Ganji. Ganji running for his life, looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to run out of bounds. And so with that, we'll see if he gained any yardage on that, and I think he did. Ganji does have some speed. In the McLaughlin game in the second half, Ganji was predominantly the Braves runner, and he did an excellent job in that game. And in this play, he gains, I'd say, just about 4 yards, bring up 2nd and 6 for the Braves. The timeout that we took was an injury on the field. It was Aiden Sampson, the multi-purpose player for the Braves. Hate to see him get hurt. He was put into a boot, and they hauled him off on a stretcher, and we wish him the best in recovery and hope he isn't injured too bad. Handoff up the middle comes the Braves, and they're going to be gaining some good yardage there. And somebody else is slow in getting up. I think it might be Duchenal. On the tackles, number 54 Redoff for the Mustangs, and the Brave player is slow to get up. Now keep in mind there's another ambulance here, so we have two ambulances here. Also taken off in the stretcher was the quarterback for the Mustang, Trevin Vasquez, and this might be Duchenal. Why I say that is Duchenal was hurt late in the first half, and that was a nice run there on a second down play. It's going to bring him up about third and a yard, and we're clearing the field again for the injury. And with that, we'll take it to break.
Athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by
We're set to return to action here as soon as the field is cleared. We had another injury. And as we look across the field, we actually see three ambulances and HS in action. And we've had two injuries, and I think one's going to stay. We do have a trainer that works with the Braves, Kirsten Duchenal. So at the same time, again, we do have to care for the players and take care of their injuries, but some of them, when they're severe, that's what the ambulances are there for. So that brings up third and about a yard after Duchenal's big carry, and he's going to go off with an injured ankle, I believe. Maybe a knee. Ganji with the keeper, and he's going to get enough for a first down. And that's kind of a dangerous call there, I would say, because you leave him exposed quite a bit. And although it's a good run for the Braves, maybe about 4 or 5 yards, you definitely don't want your quarterback being that exposed to linebackers coming in full steam. And so now first down, 1st and 10 for the Braves, and they're set up probably about the 23-yard line. And the Braves again have positive momentum here. They're trailing here. We're in the 4th quarter, 11:30 on the clock. The Braves are down 28-24 to the Mustangs. Ashton Ganji, quarterback for the Braves, has done a pretty good job throughout the game, back to pass. And he's under pressure again, and again looking for somewhere to go. Decides to run in the stiff arm and out of bounds, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think two things. One is that the offensive line for the Braves has not been able to protect Ganji. Two, Ganji has good speed, so again, they should use that to their advantage. A draw play maybe. Much like the quarterback that went out for the Mustangs, he would wait to draw on the defenders and then take off and find his hole. But at the same time, we do have those two good defensive players for the Thorpes, number 88 and number 26 for the Thorpes, Puyer and Gherkin, all for the Mustangs. And so with that, the Braves are set in shotgun formation, and we have a handoff running up the middle is Burton with another big yard. Burton is probably averaging close to 7-8 yards per carry, and that's a big benefit for the Braves. And again, he runs hard, and again, he's able to put 2 or 3 people backwards when he hits. And we've seen that on defense, so that's a plus for the Braves. He's going to be just short of the first down, but good yardage there for Adam Burnt. And we are going to be 3rd and a yard, and they're probably right about the 12-yard line. And let's see here what we're going to have. It's going to be 3rd down. So it's going to be again, this is one where you always got to bet quarterback keeper. And we'll see what happens here on the short yardage. Run up the middle, and that is Nigel. Nigel being brought down very hard by number 88. And I think there's going to be a little bit of loss there, probably about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. So that's going to bring up 4th and 2. And again, that was kind of a slow play getting going. And like I said, number 88. I wouldn't spend a lot of time on number 54, the big guy in the middle. I would watch for number 88 to come across. And we've got a timeout here, and we'll be right back.
Sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of them.
All right, so we're set here for the 4th down play for the Braves. And it's about 4 yards. It's about 2 yards. Ganji again with the cross reverse to that is Bowman. Bowman again blowing by some defenders, and a nice job. Bowman's got some jets. He turns them on. He gets by number 21, who's very quick, and he's able to get that first down for the Braves. He puts them within distance of the goal line now. It's going to be 1st and goal, right about the 5-yard line. So an excellent play call there on the reverse and having Bowman come across. He comes out holding his elbow, so it's not something you want to see. Maybe he'll just shake it off, probably a stinger. Halfred comes into the game for the Braves. And this is the one that the Braves are going to have to punch in here. And my theory would be burnt, I guess, as far as trying to get this in, but we'll see what's going to happen. Burnt is not in the game. Let's see. We have Ganji back in shotgun formation. Delayed handoff, and it's going to be Duchenal. He gets thrown down pretty hard again. And that is number 26 throwing him down. And this time he pops back up. So that's good to see. And we see a Mustang down on the ground. And he's holding his leg, and that's cramp, I believe. Oh, that's kind of iffy when you have a player come over and already start lifting your leg up. You got to make sure it's not a different injury other than a cramp. And so what happens with these games again as they drag on, again, the amount of energy and time out on the field. Some players playing Ironman football, which is on both sides of the ball. You do get dehydrated. You do have that tendency to start cramping up. And with that being said, again, it's important to stay hydrated and to make sure, again, that you're tracking your players that are struggling. And this is one of the middle linebackers, I think, that brought Duchenau, that tackled Duchenau. But Duchenau moved the ball closer to the goal line, so we're at second down and probably about a yard. The player gets back up and he's headed towards the bench. And is that number 88? I believe it is. It's you like seeing good football players, and especially you don't want to see this guy getting hurt. He's hustling off the field on one leg. So that helps the Braves to a degree, and now the Braves have 2 yards to go on the second down. And let's see if they can punch this into the end zone. We've got a run, and it's Brock Duchenau again, and he's going to get a little closer, I think. And let's see, he's going to be probably about a half-yard line. So it's going to bring up third down and about a half yard. Let's see, maybe a little more than that. Looking over at the sidelines here, I'm trying to judge that based upon where the marker is, and he actually is very near the goal line, I think, probably about the half-yard line. This is where you need your linemen to do their work and blast the defensive line out of place. And maybe quarterback keep, but we have burnt into the game, and that's a good opportunity. There's a touchdown. Why he held the ball up, I don't know. That's not something you teach people, but the touchdown is good, and Braves are back up on top. Again, Ganji with the quarterback keep, but he raises the ball up, which is kind of very iffy in terms of a play. You want to hold that ball and tuck it to get in there, but it puts 6 on the board, and the Braves are back in control here as far as the score is concerned. They're up by 2, 30-28, and we've got 8:46 on the clock, and the Braves are going to go for the 2-point conversion. We have Bowman and Nigel coming back onto the field. Well, actually, that's Bowman and Ganji. Two-point conversion is set now. We're probably going to see a pass play here the way they're spread out. And looking to go over top over to Cheyenne-Eagle staff, I think. And it is no good.
Heckler.
That was to that is to Cannon Keckler, and that was it was probably catchable, I think, but yet at the same time, no good. Conversion failed, but the Braves are up by 2, 30-28. In a normal game, you usually have a kicker and a 2-point lead. You worry about because of the field goal, but we at this level don't seldom see very many field goal kickers, so that's one thing to bear in mind, that the Thorpes, we haven't seen anybody do any kicking on any game that we've covered so far. So here's where the challenge is for the Braves again. This is the special team coverage, and again, they do have to cover this ball. You want to make sure, again, where the ball goes and who it goes to. I see we have number 88 back into the game, Puyer. Again, Puyer is a senior at 180, and again, he's very quick, and he's going to take up that middle territory. So again, I would, at all costs, keep the ball away from him. 84 might be a good target. O'Rourke, he's sitting on the left side here, but we'll see which direction the ball goes, and you don't want to squib right up the middle to Puyer. Again, Puyer went out with a cramp, but he's right back into the game. Vio set for the kickoff, as is the Braves special teams. And then we have a nice kick down the field. The ball goes to number 15, Takoa Janice. And Janice is moving down the field, and he gets around one Brave defender. Nice tackle there from behind. And that is Burnt again with another tackle. Burnt's got to be in a double-digit category right now in terms of tackles, and he's done an excellent job. And so the Mustangs will take over here. And for fans tuning in again, I apologize for calling the Thorpes again, the Mustangs and the Braves here in action at Parents' Night for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte team. And again, they trailed at halftime, but they're up now 30-28. So again, the quarterback is out for the Mustangs, and in the quarterback is Apple, and we also see Cooney in the backfield. And Cooney's more likely to run than number 21, Apple. And we'll see what happens here. Again, low hike, and we have number 1 coming around the outside. And number 1 being Cooney, and Cooney is going to be brought down by 2 Braves. Excellent job there. And again, it is Burnt, and he come over to help out. Who's this number 66 of the Braves? Bear stops and Burnt on that. Killer Bees taking him down. Second down and 5, so again, it wasn't fully around the corner. He's got another hike, another handoff to number 1. He's going to be brought down after a short gain. Again, Cooney bringing up probably about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards on that play. Number 62 for the Braves is in there, Red Bear as well. They'll bring up third and probably about 2 yards for the Mustangs. This is one where you got to watch number 1 popping around the outside, but we'll see where it goes. He's coming up the middle, and he is going to get enough for the first down, I believe. So Cooney again handling most of the running duties, and he has set patterns for running. Again, if he definitely wants to get around that outside defensive end and get up the field. This is a big line, as I noted earlier, for the Mustangs. And again, we have Cooney and Apple in the backfield. Apple at quarterback position. And Apple keeps this time, and he runs the opposite way, and he's going to come up and be met by a Brave. Nice solo tackle, but after a short gain, that'll be Bowman coming up and making the tackle. And the gain will be probably about 2 to 3 yards, maybe, let's just say 2.5, 3 yards, 3 yards on that play. And Apple with a keeper. The opposite side was Cooney going the opposite direction, misdirection. So we basically see 2 runners here working this ball down the field. And again, the Braves are going to have to make accounting for that. Going the opposite way, we have a pitch being made, and Cooney's going to be brought down after a gain. He gains about 2 more yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs. So this is the one where the Braves are going to have to hold here, and they've come up with some plays in the past, but I'm not sure who else is out there, if there have been any changes. We see Vio out there as well, holding down that middle, and we see a low hike going to the opposite side, and it's a keeper, and up the field goes Apple, and Apple, I believe, is going to get another first down. Vio's coming out again. He's got to be gassed a little bit. He's been working both ends of the ball. And coming onto the field is number 56 for the Braves, Drake Dupree. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs, and they're going to be working from about the 40-yard line of the Braves. 5 minutes on the clock, 5.5 minutes. Braves are up by 2 points. Mustangs moving the ball down. And jumping across will be Ganji, and that's going to be a 5-yarder. Again, at this point in the game, penalties will be costly because, again, the yardage that the Mustangs are making, they're not making big gains, but they're making enough to get the first down, and they continue to march down the field. So if you give them 5 extra yards, that only works to their advantage. Mustang offense set, low hike, and Apple keeps it. He's going to be sacked. About 3 Braves in there, and let's see who comes in to finish him off. I believe that's Burnt coming in to finish him off, as well as see Ganji in there, and that may have been Dupree in there as well. So getting across that line, the Braves push them back a little bit. They'll bring up 2nd and about 7 for the Mustangs. 5 minutes left on the clock. Mustangs with the handoff, and here comes Cooney to the opposite side. He cuts back, missed tackle by the Braves, and another missed tackle, and finally brought down is Cooney, and that is Eagle staff, and another Brave making the tackle there, and that is number 9, Ganji. And we have Cooney slow to get up. And he's hobbling now, and definitely don't want to see players get hurt. So he's going to go off after gaining the first down. And Cooney, again, is one of the key players. We saw Vasquez, the quarterback, go out, and Cooney, the primary running back, and he goes down on the field. It's going to be a timeout here, and I believe he's cramping the way that they're treating his leg right now. And we did see a replacement come in, and let's see if they're getting him up to move him off the field. He's under his own power here, and they're helping him, actually carrying him off. And so first and down for the Mustangs, and they're at the Braves' 25-yard line. The Braves are going to have to tighten up that defense here and work that line. Another running back in, number 15 for Mustangs. Keeper by Apple. He comes to the opposite side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds after a short gain. It's going to bring up second down for the Mustangs. 4:34 on the clock. Braves 30, Mustangs 28. Actually, it's about a 5-yard run for Apple. Apple's only 120 pounds is what the program says, but he sure runs hard. We got another low hike here, and we got a nice solo tackle by the Braves. Excellent job there by Ganji. Actually, that's Nigel. Nigel coming making the play for the Braves. Hudson Nigel. And with that being said, again, that pushes Mustangs back, and that's going to be a loss of about 4 yards. So an excellent play there by the Braves brings up third down and 9. And again, you're working against Apple here as well as number 1 back into the game. Cooney must have been a cramp. And now handoff again. Apple keeping again, and this time he's going the opposite side. And the Braves unable to track that. And we have a fumble on the ground, I believe, and we'll see whose ball it is. We'll see if it belongs to the Braves. And there's a discussion going on and peeking around who's leaning the pile and who's not, and who holds the ball. And let's see what's going to come out of this. And the ball is going to belong to the Braves. Excellent defensive play by the Braves there. And the ball now belongs to Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. And excellent job, and I believe that is Adam Burt coming up with the loose ball. Braves offense is going to come back on the field. One thing I noticed here, and again, paying attention to the players here, is you look at that front line of the Mustangs walking off here with 3:50 left to go. They are spent. They are worn out. So again, the Braves have done an excellent job here. They hold, and we have a timeout here, and it's going to belong to the Braves.
Students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFLT.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support.
We're back.
So we're back to action here. Again, the Braves come up with the fumble, big fumble, and we have Ganji with his Braves on the field now, ready to move this ball down. And we're going to have a reverse, nice play. We have Bowman looking for some room to run, and he's going to get some positive yardage, and he needs to go down before it gets stripped, and he does. That actually looked to be a play for a loss, a nice defensive play, and Bowman was able to get some positive yardage, and we've got number 88 cramping again. And it must be pretty bad here. He's rolling around. I apologize for laughing, but at the same time, again, that we've seen this too many times on the field. The last thing we want to see here is any players hurt. As we say that, we do see the medical services across, and we saw number 88 previously, Puyer, cramp up. So this is he may have returned to the game. And that's one of the things is that when you're injured and you're back into the game, there's an opportunity for injury, and that's the last thing we want to see. But at the same time, the Braves, let's talk a little bit about the Braves here. And Bowman on that play, Bowman making a nice move there. He gained about 5 yards on that play, and it was a nice call because it was a reverse. Had it not been a reverse, it would have been a loss for about 5 yards. So Bowman again with a nice reverse play to move the ball down the field. Pooyer now getting up under his own power, and he's going to hobble off. And like I said, your legs, once they're tight, it's hard to loosen them back up. And so with 3:30 left to go, again, I'm not sure if we're going to see Pooyer back into the game. The other player that we saw that was cramping up was number 1, Cooney, but Cooney is helping Pooyer off the field, and I think we're going to see Cooney back on the field. Again, Pooyer just drops to the ground as he gets his legs worked on over there on the sidelines. Braves offense now set here to go. This is where the Braves line needs to continue to work to protect Ganji. Ganji's been under stress in the second half quite a bit, and the linemen need to continue to pursue. And with the loss of 88, he was the main one that was getting after Ganji, and also number 26. 26 is still in the game. Number 26 is Gherkin. Gherkin has made several good solo tackles, but we haven't heard from him for a while, but they need to make sure that they're blocking him.
You can't run it out this far.
3 minutes to go. Braves on top, 30-28. And the Braves offense is set here, and Ganji under center, dropping back, handoff up the middle. Strong run up the middle by the Braves. Good job. One thing this does, though, is keeping the ball running, is that the clock keeps going. And that's what you want. Again, you want to leave a little bit of time left. If you score, we've got a cramp here, I think, for the Braves next, and this one is Duchenal. Duchenal has come off the field 3 times today, once in the first, twice in the second, and they continue to use him. I would be cautious at this point to send him back in, barring any injuries. We do not want to see any more players get injured. And we have a timeout here by the Mustangs. Again, Mustangs are getting depleted. We have a few players by the Braves out. So with 2:34, the Braves are on top, and we'll take a break.
Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to
So we got a timeout here by the Mustangs with 2:40 on the clock. Braves, right now, the destiny of this game is in their hands. The control of the game is in their hands. The offense is on the field. They have to continue to move this ball down the field. But they want to eat up this clock as well because, again, they don't want to leave no time on the clock for the Mustangs to get down the field. We've got a tight set here by the Braves as we have Ganji under center again. We have 2 backs. Ganji dropping back, and we have a reverse handoff. Again, it is Bowman coming to the opposite side. Bowman breaks free! Bowman breaks free! He's going to go down. He's going to put 6 on the board if number 5 don't catch him. And it is a touchdown. Looking back, we have no flags on the field. Excellent play call, excellent blocking. Nice job all the way around for the Braves. And that, again, is a good opportunity for the Braves here. With that, the Braves go up by 8, I believe. 36-28. Now this makes it critical to get this conversion in. The reason being is that the Mustangs are going to have some time on the clock to work down the field. And if they get down, they have an opportunity to tie the game. So the Braves, if they make the extra point conversion here, they can put this away. We'll see what the play call is here as the Braves move to the line. And again, that was an excellent job there by Xander Bowman. Bowman doing an outstanding job for the Braves this evening again. He's a junior at 5'7". And we have a run up the middle by the Braves, and it's going to be good. Excellent job of blocking there by the line. Braves score the conversion, and the Braves go up by 10, 38-28. 2:28 on the clock, and we've just seen an excellent play by the Braves after the injury. And they have controlled this second half. And they control the game right now. So resetting the game for the Mustangs is that they're going to have to get 2 scores in order to get back into this game. So the Braves basically are going to have to step up on the defensive end to be able to shut them down. And to me, again, this is where the Braves struggle is the kickoff. Special teams has always been Achilles heel for the Braves. So again, find somebody who you're going to kick it to them, but keep it away from the primary runners. And again, the only primary runner that I see out there, actually two, is number 1 is Cooney and also number 6 Gherkin. We also see number 15 in the game, Tacola Janice. He also, but we haven't seen him run the ball very much. So again, with the injuries on the Mustangs, they are kind of depleted. And the Braves here need to just make sure they make a good tackle and control the runner without allowing anybody around the outside. Vio set to kick, and it's another small kick, and it's up the middle. And there's a scramble for the ball, and I think Burt had an opportunity there, but didn't dive for the ball. Ball recovered by number 42 of the Mustangs. Melt between lodges, and so the ball will belong to the Mustangs, and they're going to work with 2:25 on the clock. Again, this has been a pretty good game here. The Mustangs controlled the first half, Braves controlled the second half, and the score stands 38-28. And again, right now the Mustangs are looking to get down the field very quickly. So the secondary of the Braves has got to be awake, because you may see some pass plays here. We haven't seen very many up to this point. And dead giveaways, number 84 here, getting his gloves or his wrists ready, I guess, kind of shaking it up and saying, hey, they're going to pass to me over here. So let's see here what the play call is. And again, we've got number 21 Apple in at the quarterback duties. And this is something where your pursuit's very key, and we may see Burt making the pursuit here that they're needing to put the pressure on this quarterback. At the same time, you got to keep an eye on number 1 Cooney, and here comes Apple over the top, no good, and the ball will be incompleted, and number 21 goes down. That was an opportunity for an interception, or it was also an opportunity there for a reception, depending on how you looked at that. That brings up 2nd and 10, and 2:20 left to go on the clock. And we've got a hike low. Number 1 with the ball now. Cooney's going to be brought down again, just controlling. And that looks to be number 56 for the Braves, Drake Dupree. Drake Dupree's a junior at 175, making an excellent tackle there. 5-yard gain, but yet at the same time it keeps the clock running, and that's something that is key. Another low hike. Back is Apple. Apple now being chased. Nice solo tackle there by Cheyenne-Eagle. Hometown Hudson at it again. He brings him down for a gain of probably about a half-yard, 4th down. So again, this is a big play for the Mustangs, 4th and 4, and they come up with that wide set off, and my bet is it's going to be the screen pass out to number 1, and we have the set going, and another bad hike, and there's a screen pass. Number 1 gets it, and he's moving down the field, and they do let him go back, and he is going to get a 1st down. There was a good opportunity there to call that one out, and it's something that they should have been prepared for on that one, because you could tell. We're going to have a timeout here. It's going to be the Mustangs timeout. Minute 29 on the clock. Braves up by 10. Mustangs moving the ball.
Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory.
Well, you're tuned in to GoBraves.live. GoBraves.live. We've had an excellent ball game here. Right now, the Mustangs are trying to gain a 1st down or move the ball into scoring territory, and they're trying to get back in this one as the Braves are ahead by 10. Back to pass. Number 1 is Cooney. Cooney running around the outside and being pursued by Ganji, and the pass is nearly intercepted. And number 7, Ganji giving some return favor, as he's usually under pressure. This time he gives their quarterback some pressure. The pass was nearly intercepted, and it's incomplete. It'll kill the clock. The Mustangs have no more timeouts, so with 1:21 left to go, Mustangs continue to look to punch this ball down the field. Again, that screen set is coming up, but this time you have Cooney at quarterback. I don't think the screen pass is going to come up. It's going to be Cooney running the opposite direction is my bet. Cooney is the primary runner, and he's going to come back around, and there he goes. Pass out to 84. 84 looking for somewhere to go. And a nice tackle there by another Brave, and that's number 7 with the tackle, and that is Ganji. Ganji helping out on the defensive end. And so with a minute running clock, the Mustangs are in trouble here as the Braves control by 10. The line gets set here, and they're actually taking a good deal of time.
Play over there.
So we have Cooney pitches, and it goes to Apple. Apple now looking to get down the field. Apple gets by some defenders and finally being brought down. Number 7 with the tackle there again, Ganji. Ganji with 3 tackles in a row. It's going to be enough for a first down, but yet at the same time, the clock is kept running. It's down to 38 seconds, so as soon as they get set here, the clock will start running. And there goes the clock with 38 seconds. Back is Cooney. Cooney looking to get down into the end zone, and he's going to fake a pass and run up the middle. Cooney looking for some territory, and they need to tackle him quickly. Allow him to get down. Clock still running. Cooney's looking to get set. 24 seconds, and it's going to be a first down. And with that being said, again, we're 24 seconds away from the end of the game, but the Mustangs are looking to score. They're down first and goal. Back is Cooney over to Apple. Apple running out to the left, and Apple is looked to be held up. Excellent defensive stop there by the Braves at the goal line. 10 seconds on the clock, and I don't think they're going to be able to get another play off. They go up for the play, and they're not set to do anything here. And that's going to be the game. The Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves over Little Boone Mustangs, 38-28. Excellent defensive play at the end there. I wish I could have gave you their names, but that was a quick reset. And so for parents' night, the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves give the parents a victory, and we give a lot of credit here to both sides of the ball. One thing to note, the weakness area is special teams in terms of kickoff and puntings, but the offense, again, it really clicked. Defense woke up and played an excellent job. We saw some injuries, and one of the Braves that we saw may have been a severe injury is to Aiden Sampson, and we wish him the best in the recovery and hope he's back on the field. We'll wait to hear anything about that. As far as coverage, we will be bringing you Cheyenne-Eagle Butte against the Takini Skyhawks in 2 weeks, again against the Skyhawks. But also on Tuesday night, we'll be bringing you coverage of the CEB volleyball team Parents' Night. They'll be playing here at home. And with that being said, again, the final score, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte 38, the Little Wound Mustangs 28. We appreciate you tuning in.
2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
We hope you are all enjoying this.
Yeah. I got it. I hit more than you had.
Did Brady get that away? Oh, yeah. What do I do? Look at all these kids. Good job.